Stadium, the showcase of the Millard Public Schools Activities Program. I am glad you are here. This is a special shout out to the Millard Public Schools Foundation for the incredible support for our new scoreboard. Enjoy the game.
There's another reminder. We have all parents of varsity football players to please
So I can take it to Kale because I'm going to go down with Jocelyn. I'm going to set a headset on this so it doesn't fly away. Actually, will you be up there the whole time?
Testing, testing. Hello, 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 hello. Do I sound fine? Okay.
We would ask that you please
Good. How you doing? Get the dump. Get the fucking juice bag. Media coverage. Media coverage. Price. Came outside.
I'm just trying to get my Yankee game. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Senior night here at Buell Stadium. Millard South versus Creighton Prep. All right, after a brief technical difficulty, we're back and ready for kickoff. Millard South will receive the opening kickoff. And we're off and running. Out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Patriots will begin the night at the 20-yard line. We saw last week a pretty easy win for the Patriots. A commanding effort from the start against Columbus. Out comes the offense with the dynamic duo in the backfield, TJ Urban and Isaiah Harris. Trips to the left to start, and they're going to hand it off the middle to Isaiah. He's going to get next to nothing on first down. It is senior night, as previously mentioned. A lot of seniors in this class of Patriots. A lot of seniors that start and have contributed all 4 years to the change of culture here at Millard South. So it's a big night here at Buell Stadium. Motioning is now Antrell. They'll give the toss to him as he tries to find the outside. Cutting upfield. He's going to get wrapped up after a gain of 7.
It's a pass.
Number 34 for Creighton Preg, Max Cobes, is the one who's going to make the tackle on that one, bringing up 3rd and 3 for the Patriots, who now line up 3 wide receivers to the right side. Play action now. Urban looking for the outside. It's going to be caught by Antrell, trying to bounce off a tackle, and he's going to pick up the first down by the gain of 4, picking up the first down by 1 yard. Only Dylan Poster here tonight. Joey Kirkle out of town yet again. So it's just me here tonight for the Patriots' second to last regular season game of the year. Now they're going to use Isaiah as a lead blocker and try to get to the left side with Urban, who's going to be wrapped up for a loss of 3. Now 2nd and long. Isaiah to the left of TJ. Going to try to run it up the middle again, and right now the Prep defensive line is winning the battle on the first drive. No hole to find for Isaiah there, running up the middle into a wall. 3rd and 11. Talk about getting off to good starts. Millard South did get off to a good start against Columbus, and from then on out dominated the rest of the game. They're looking to preserve this drive and keep it alive. 3rd and 10 as TJ. Time to throw. Now he's going to look to run. Trying to get the outside. Cuts upfield. Stays on his feet. Near the first down marker. Let's see, will they mark it? And it is going to be 4th down and 2. TJ looking to get to that sideline and get the first down. However, came up short. Means going to waste no time here. Not going to take a risk in their own territory. Cole Lamel is going to be back to punt. Lamel boots it into this wind. It's going to be a wobbler, but it's going to take a Millard South bounce, and it's going to die around the 28-yard line. So this Prep offense, very explosive running offense. They like to run the ball primarily. However, they do pass it a good portion as well. 3 of their 4 top wide receivers have a long of over 30 yards for their longest touchdown passing this year. And let's see who comes out at quarterback for Prep. It's going to be number 12, John Caniglio. They're going to start out 5 wide. Millard South bringing pressure right away. A quick throw over the middle of the field, incomplete. That was intended for number 7, Mason Armstead. So this explosive press offense, they like to spread you out. They like to work extremely quick, as we see here. 2nd down already coming up. Prep at the line and ready. Staying in that same 5 wide receiver set. Now they're going to motion. And they're going to run the option. And Caniglio is going to keep it up the middle and find a seam for a first down. Zane Stanger makes the tackle on the play. Going quick once again. Caniglio now with pressure in his face by Tate Hendricks. He's going to throw to the sideline. It's going to be a wobbler that spikes into the ground, incomplete. Second down and 10 now. More of a heavy set on the field for Prep. Extra tight end. Hard count gets both DNs to move. No offside called. Caniglio gets the play call with his fullback Vinny Cassiopo in the backfield with him. He's going to take the handoff and run straight up the middle. And that is going to be stuffed for no gain by number 30, Josh McCarroll. Working quick now on 3rd and long. 5 wide. Pressure coming in the face. Isaiah Weiss, good coverage down the field on number 3 for Creighton Prep, Alex Bullock. That ball is going to fall incomplete. Patriots stand tall and force a punt on Creighton Prep's opening drive as well. On 4th down, Creighton Prep pumps. It's a booming kick into the air. And it's going to have to be fair caught. Oh, it's muffed by Antrell Taylor. It is muffed. That's actually Isaiah Weiss who was muffed the punt on that one, number 15, Isaiah. That kick was kicked far and high into the night. And Isaiah was not able to handle it. And so now Creighton Prep is set up in perfect position now to strike first.
That's terrible.
Cassiopo going to get the carry once again, but that defensive line shuts it down right away. Cole Herbolsheimer in on the tackle. Once again, Prep a very balanced offense, averaging 148 rush yards per game and 163 pass yards per game.
Come on, you guys.
10 interceptions thrown on the year, though. Again, this is a passing offense that likes to try to push the ball down the field. Going to be very aggressive on cornerbacks. We'll see if Millard South secondary can hold up. And that's going to be deflected in the air. Oh, that is going to be caught by Creighton Prep. Alex Bullock makes the play. That was nearly intercepted right on cue. Now working quick on 3rd and long. Caniglio in the backfield. Going to roll out to the right. That's going to be a pass caught on the outside. Going to get up and pick up the first down is Mason Armstead. Millard South playing off coverage, cover 3. And there is space to work on the right sideline, allowing Creighton Prep to pick up the first down inside the 10-yard line. Going to mark it exactly at the 10, actually. 1st and goal. Tight end now on the field. Cassiopo has an extra protector. And that ball is incomplete, intended for Bullock. That's already the 3rd target we've seen Bullock get in the opening 6 minutes or so of this game. Caniglio going to hand it up the middle. And once again, the Patriots are ready for that running attack. Josh McCarroll comes flying in for the tackle. And so once again, trying to get Creighton Prep off the field. It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 10-yard line. And we'll see if this secondary can hold up against Caniglio in the pass attack for Creighton Prep.
Go D's! Let's go defense!
It's going to be a fake. Caniglio has time to throw. Pressure now coming as he rolls out to the left. Thrown off balance towards the end zone. And that is batted down at the last second. Coming in to make the play was Tyson Gertis. The Patriots will force a field goal after the muff punt. So Millard South forces the field goal. Creighton Prep's kicker is Patrick Foley. On to make the kick. It is up. And it is good. So Creighton Prep and the Jays get on the board first here at Buell Stadium on senior night. 3-0. We'll be back after this. Back here at Buell. 3-0 Creighton Prep. Taekwon Johnson now the second man. Back to field this kick. If it was returnable along with Antrell Taylor, ball will go out of the back of the end zone. Patriots come back out. Unable to develop a running game on their first drive. Starting out this drive, split 5 out. With Isaiah in the slot on the left side on the hash. They're going to fake it to him. TJ's going to try to run a quarterback draw that was going nowhere. That was going to be smothered by number 70 for Creighton Prep, Keyshawn Pettis, the big defensive lineman junior. Not the drive starter you want to have if you're Millard South. Now backed up in predictable passing situations. The defensive line right now is exerting their will on this Patriots offensive line. Nothing getting going in the running game. So instead they're going to try a run to Isaiah Harris. They just got the running game going in a big way. 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown Patriots. An 83-yard run by Isaiah Harris gets the Patriots on the board in a big way. An explosive run by Isaiah. Nobody on the back end was there. And just like that, Millard South answers Creighton Prep. Cole Lamel now on for the extra point. And they're going to run a fake. Oh, making a move and getting in for the score on the 2-point conversion. Let's see who that is. That is number 12 for the Patriots, Gage Stanger, the new holder for the Patriots. What a fake. And what a move to elude the Creighton Prep defender. 2 play, 83-yard drive. Ending in commanding fashion as the Patriots go on top, 8-3. Lamel ready to kick off with 5:11 to go in the opening quarter. A lot of offense. Out of nowhere, both teams had a punt on their opening drive. Millard South is going to try a pooch kick. Oh, that was dangerous. That was fumbled out of bounds by Creighton Prep, but the ball did go out of bounds with number 5 for the Blue Jays, Hayden Stressman. Isaiah Wise nearly coming up with the recovery on that pooch kick. Really excellent kick, actually, by Cole Lamel. Prep not going to get that much of a field advantage there. Going to gain an extra 12 yards by that pooch kick. It was nearly a turnover. Millard South being very aggressive here, going for 2 and then trying that pooch kick. Looking to get on top of Prep early. There's now a 2-back set. Caniglio going to hand it up the middle. And once again, the Patriots defensive line strikes. Tackle appeared to be made by Josh McCarroll and Jake Mayville. Prep keeping that 2-back set. Cassiopo now up the gut. This time there's a bigger lane. And now he's going to get leveled after picking up about 4 or 5 yards. I think that was Tate Heinrichs on the tackle, delivering the big hit. Now 3rd and 5 coming up for the Jays. It was Tyson Gertis on that big hit. Now 5 wide for Caniglio. Pressure comes. Caniglio going to escape, trying to get the corner, stiff arms a man, and Josh McCarroll and TJ Urban come in to make the tackle. TJ playing a little defense on the back end right now. And now Creighton Prep is lining up to go for it on 4th and 3 from their own 40-yard line. And some confusion on the Millard South sideline, not expecting that. They're going to use their first of 3 timeouts in this opening half. Try to plan things out on this short yardage, but very crucial point in this game. We've seen Millard South take risks with that 2-point conversion and that pooch kick, and now Creighton Prep answering the coaching staff of Millard South right back, trying to be aggressive as well. Creighton Prep was not bluffing, lining back out in that 5 wide receiver set with Caniglio in the backfield. Motion man comes. It's number 6, Anthony Collins. Might they still be trying to work a hard count? We'll see if this Patriots defensive line stands pat. Showing blitz, and that is going to be a false start. Showing blitz was TJ Urban. He did not come across the line, but it made one of the linemen, I think it was number 76, Joe Kroshik, who committed the false start penalty. So a big error by the Creighton Prep offense right there. They might have been trying to force Millard South to jump off sides. Don't know if they're going to run a play there. Nonetheless, though, it's going to bring them back 5 yards, force a punt. Going for the block. And now nearly another muffed punt. A lot of things just happened on that play. That was Antrell Taylor back that time who almost muffed that punt. I don't know if he touched it on the first time, but it appeared that he did, which is why he went back for it. Got about 5 or 6 yards after the original touch, but no running or roughing in the kicker was called on that play. The Patriots coming out hot with these play calls. And let's see if they can get the holes open again for Isaiah, just like his 83-yard touchdown run moments ago. They're going to run it up the middle with TJ instead. He's going to find a hole as well. Going to get cut down by the free safety, number 7, at the 48-yard line. Number 7, Mason Armstead, is the one who saved the tackle. But 2 excellent runs on back-to-back plays by this Patriots offense, one by Isaiah, one by TJ, and the Patriots are in business. Now they're going to go back to that 5 wide receiver set with Isaiah lined up on the right side in the slot. Now they're going to motion. Now they're going to toss it to the M on the outside. Getting a big block, and up the middle goes Isaiah. He's at the 30, cutting straight upfield. One man to me. Oh, he's going to get tripped up again. That's going to be Armstead making the touchdown-saving tackle for the 2nd consecutive play. But the playbook's been really opened up by the Patriots. Great play calling by Coach Long. Great design. And a great block by the Patriots, number 77, Bo Wenz, who led the play and created that huge hole for Isaiah to cut upfield. Wasting no time now as Antrell will motion. They will fake it to him and look to throw with TJ. He's going to have to throw it out of bounds. And that was a big tackle by the defensive end, number 34, Max Cobbs, as Urban is slow to get up.
What's the intentional grounding rule in high school, you know? They call it intentional grounding.
They called it? They just called intentional grounding on TJ Urban. Don't necessarily agree with that. Although he chucked it out of bounds, there was a wide receiver or 2 even in the area.
Offensive pass interference. My bad. Sorry.
Let's see what they call here. They are moving them back. It was likely grounding or pass interference. Apologies for missing it. But now 1st and goal from the 21-yard line. See what the Patriots draw up here. Try to get 20 yards on 3 downs. They're going to motion. Same play with Antrell Taylor. And now a flag. And it was offsides on the prep defense. So that's going to make it a little easier for Millard South. Now only needed 16 yards on the next 3 or 4 downs, depending on if they go for it. 16 yards on the next 4 downs. Try to punch things in and take a 2-score lead with 2:33 to go in the first. TJ appears to be all right after that big shot by Cobbs. See if they still use the ground attack to try to get inside the goal line. And they will with Urban. Looking to get upfield. Only going to pick up a gain of 2 for number 71 for Creighton Prep. Ryan McDonald makes the play. Millard South backed up. Still looking to score another touchdown. Isaiah staying patient. Hole was not open at first. Used his patience and tippy-toed his way for a gain of 4 through the teeth of that Creighton Prep defensive line. Now being forced into a passing situation here on 3rd and goal from the 11-yard line. We'll see what the Patriots come up with. Michael Harding, Gage Stenger, and Trell all on the field along with Isaiah. They're going to keep it on the ground and try to get up the middle with Isaiah, who's going to spin off a tackler and get around the 5-yard line. A conservative play call right there. The offense will come off the field, and the Patriots will line up for a field goal. They kept it on the ground, did not want to put it through the air, risk a turnover. Besides 3 or 4 big runs, the Prep defensive line has held well against this Patriots running attack. Snap good, hold good. Kick is up, and the kick is good by Cole Lamel. Still a 1-possession game here at Buell. 55 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Patriots now with 11, Prep 3. We'll be right back after this. What's up, man? 11-3 Patriots, 55 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Going to try a similar pooch kick as we saw in the last drive. It's going to be returned by number 3 for Creighton Prep, Bullock, who's going to cut upfield and explode out to the 43-yard line, setting up Creighton Prep with excellent field position. Number 3, he's one of their playmakers, Alex Bullock. We saw TJ Urbon on the field on defense last possession. It seems for now as Creighton Prep keeps a running back in the backfield. They'll kill with the 1 safety set with Tyson Gertis, and they're going to run it up the middle on 1st down with Cassiopo. Cassiopo, the explosive running back, fullback type, whatever you want to call him. Small, shifty running back. Cuts up well pretty good, though. See the Patriots changing things up now, running only a 3-man front, and TJ back in the game. So this is a new package we're seeing out of Millard South. And they're going to throw out the outside to Pollock. Pollock going to get a little shove as he heads out of bounds by Dexter Smith. Going to pick up of about 2 or 3, bringing up 3rd and short. And we'll see. Clock did stop with 12 seconds to go, so they will have to run another play before the end of the quarter. Four defensive linemen back in the game on this short yardage situation. Caniglio throws to the outside for Pollock. Did he get a foot down? He did. Little hitch route to Pollock, just looking to pick up the 1st down and do nothing fancy. Clock stops yet again. And that will be the end of the first quarter. Your Millard South Patriots on senior night 11. Creighton Prep 3. Creighton Prep starting out the second quarter with the first down. Caniglio going to roll out. He's going to lose the ball. And it appears he did get it back. Another opportunity to force a turnover by the Patriots. A great strip sack by that defensive front. However, just like the tip pass in the first half, the Patriots defense has had opportunities to give their offense excellent field position and extra possession to try to get this game blown wide open. Now on second and long, Caniglio going to run a screen right up the middle. Now bouncing to the outside. And the flag is called for holding. Number 6, Anthony Collins, is the one who received the catch on that screen pass up the middle, fooling the Patriots defense from the start. But things are going to be brought back a little. We'll see how far back. But there was a clear holding on the right side on one of the secondary people for the Patriots. Because the pass and the holding was so far downfield after Collins already had picked up 10 to 15 yards, the holding will be brought back to the 45-yard line. 2nd and 8 now for Creighton Prep. Still picking up a good 7 yards on that penalty. Caniglio drops back. Now looking to run up the middle. Jack Nicolaisen right there to make the tackle.
I'm gonna say something. What if I say?
All at the Patriot 44.5-yard line.
So 3rd and 8 from the 45-yard line now. Caniglio with the 5-wide set. Now looking to roll out. Pressure comes right away. Multiple flags are down, though,
Penalty flags on the play.
in the backfield. Prep had Pollock streaming wide open in the middle of the field. Appeared to be an illegal shift. Penalty will be declined. Patriots forced to stop.
Number 94.
We've seen a lot of tricks, a lot of aggressiveness in the first half. I can't imagine a fake punt right here by Prep. Patriots almost got to the last one. This one, they'll play safe. It's another soaring kick into the air. You know, it's a wobbler, and it's going to die right at the 20-yard line, now spinning inside. Going to mark it down at the 17. So not what Prep wanted. However, they do back up the Patriots. It's been a game of adjustments so far, and a game of crucial penalties. In terms of Millard South, we saw last drive that intentional grounding by TJ Urban, which led to them being backed up and having to go for a field goal. And now last drive for Creighton Prep, holding on the screen pass. Both teams missing out on opportunities. Still a one-possession game, though. TJ with the quick throw to the outside for Gertis. Gertis now makes a move upfield. And there's going to be a holding called as Gertis picks up the first down for a gain of 11. However, they're going to call holding, it appears, on Antrell Taylor.
Penalty flag on the play.
And another penalty going to bring the Patriots back even more.
Blocking the back penalty called against the Patriots. Ball being placed at the Patriot.
So it's going to be 1st and 17 after the holding call. Going to try to give it up the middle to Isaiah, but the Prep defense was ready for a run on first down, stuffing that one after a gain of 1.
Number 22, Isaiah Harris.
We're going to see if this Patriots offense can push the ball down the field with Urban's arm. Second down and 17 now. Urban trying to get the outside to the 15. Makes a man miss at the 30. TJ at the 40. Intercepts a man and stays in bounds. He stays in bounds and gets a block. Cuts back inside. No one's going to catch him now. Santa Maria. Touchdown, Patriots. This big play, explosive offense strikes again. Just when you think the Patriots are backed up, forced into passing situation, they get the corner on the outside. Beautiful blocking by the offensive line on the right side. TJ gets the corner, and the rest is history. Now we got a quick stoppage. There's going to be a stoppage. See what it's for, though. The injured man appears to be number 7 for Creighton Prep, one of their playmakers on the back end and in the backfield in terms of offense. One of the highly targeted wide receivers, a man who's already saved 2 possible touchdown runs by Millard South in the first half, Mason Armstead, walking off gingerly as he's going to take a seat on the sideline. Cole Lamel now on for the extra point. This time appearing to not be running a fake. Lamel's kick is up. And per usual, right down the middle. Patriots 18, Prep 3. We'll be back from Buell.
Andrew, get it rolling.
It's great to see my face.
Andrew, when are you ready?
Exactly 9 minutes to go in the opening half. Prep battling, but the explosiveness of this Millard South offense is the difference in this game so far. And now a squib by Lamel. And the ball might have blown off the tee as Lamel was kicking it. Seemed like an unexpected squib kick. I think the ball actually probably blew off the tee as he was making the kick, which is why they're going to let them redo it. Usually if it happens for a second time, they'll have one of the up men on the kickoff team come hold the ball. Doesn't appear to be necessary here. The ball is on the tee and secured, which is good news for Lamel as he kicks off. Complete opposite of that last squib kick, out of the back of the end zone. And a nice round of applause for Cole Lamel, the steady Eddie at the kicker position. So Prep's been working pretty fast here on their first and last couple of possessions. We'll see now if they try to bleed some clock. Not let the Patriots have too many more opportunities on offense before the end of the half. See if they can get that running game going. They'll try to on first down as Caniglio's going to keep the fake. Only going to pick up 1 though.
Ball carrier, John Caniglio. Tackle led by number 75, Cole Hirtlesheimer.
For the most part, though, this Creighton Prep run defense, or run offense, I should say, has been shut down by this Patriots defensive line, which has made them have to be more of a pass-centric offense in the first half. As we see here, as the Flag is thrown, though, before they could complete it to Pollock. It appears to be going on Creighton Prep. And it's Big 76.
Call against Millard South.
Big 76 is the one who committed that false start in the opening quarter when Prep was lined up to go for it on 4th and 2. Caniglio looking to throw over the middle of the field. That is batted down beautifully by Tate Heinrichs. Tate playing that zone defense in the middle of the field, reading his keys and deflecting that ball. 3rd and 4 now. Let's see what Prep does here. Possible run play, possible pass play. They probably will keep it in the hands of their quarterback, Caniglio, which they do. Looking to throw to the outside to their playmaker. It's Pollock. That little out route, just enough for the first down. Making the tackle is Spencer Wagner on the outside. We've seen now on those short yardage situations, instead of running the ball and hoping to get a push up the middle, they're just going with these quick out routes and hook routes right at the first down markers just to get the first down and keep the drive alive. And a run up the middle. And Cassiopo's going to break a couple tackles. And the small, shifty running back is able to explode out for another first down. Cassiopo's got a little bit of a burst on him. Really hard to bring down despite his size when he gets it going up the middle. So look, Prep is more of an explosive offense on 1st and 2nd down. If they get in a 3rd and short situation, they're likely just going to keep it safe and try to get the first down to keep the drive alive. But now they're going to run a trap play up the middle with Cassiopo once again. That's going to pick up good yardage, pick up a 5 or 6. Bringing up a pretty good situation on 2nd down. Patriots yet to bring Urban on the field on this possession yet. We've seen when they do bring TJ on the field, they'll go to a 3 lineman set with a defensive tackle line straight up on the center. Now a motion and a handoff up the middle once again, and Creighton Prep trying to exert its will and get that running game going. Again, this is one of the most balanced teams in the state. They average 167 through the air and 148 on the ground. So their offense is at their best.
Come on, let's go.
Their offense is at their best when they're balanced, running the ball and passing the ball at an effective rate. First down from the 45-yard line in Millard South territory. Cassiopo now going to block as an extra man. Caniglio looking to throw to the outside. That is very good coverage there by number 4, Ryan Reuter. Don't know if I agree with that play call for Creighton Prep. Got the running game going the last 4 or 5 plays. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Now they force themselves into a long distance situation where Millard South can expect pass for the most part. They're actually going to run it up the gut now with Cassiopo. His acceleration gets him 4, bringing up 3rd and 6.
Yes, we are.
Roll out by Caniglio on this 3rd down. Pressure comes. He's able to complete it for a first down. Once again, Prep not looking for the big play on 3rd down, just looking to put together a consistent long drive. That route by Pollock, 1 yard further than the line to gain for the first down. That was an out route of about 7 yards. Picked up 7 yards. First down Prep. And now a 5 wide receiver set. It's going to be a quick screen. That's deflected. and nearly intercepted. Pretty long drive by Prep. Getting close to 10 plays. Maybe we are at 10 plays on this drive so far. Millard South coming with that house blitz, and that coming in over the middle of the field. Great read by Tyson Gertis. Patriots brought an extra man. Number 4, John McLee, was open over the middle of the field, and Gertis comes in, breaks it up. Last line of the defense right there. If that was caught, McLee could have walked into the end zone for a touchdown. .540 to go in the half now. 3rd down and long. And they're going to try to run the shovel pass. Instead, they're going to skip it to the outside for Collins. That shovel pass was not open from the start. Good job by the defensive line to not take the bait on that one. So an interesting play call by Prep, and probably the correct decision to go for it on 4th down. They do get the ball out to start the second half now, but it's been a pretty good drive for the most part until now. Probably too far for field goal range with the ball being placed at the 33 right now. And now the crowd at Buell starting to make some noise. 5 wide receiver set. Collins motions to the left. 4 wide receivers. A predicted rollout by Caniglio. He's going to throw off balance. That is intercepted. Intercepted by Millard South. And that appears to be Jake Gassaway, number 49, who made the pick. And it indeed was Jake. And so a turnover on downs by the Patriots.
Is that Gassaway?
And we are back with a big run by Isaiah Harris on 1st down. Following his lead blockers and picking up 16 yards to the Patriots' 50-yard line. Well, it's not the Patriots' 50-yard line. Pretty irrelevant comment by me. To midfield at the 50-yard line, where the Patriots will continue to open up shop. Working quick now, Isaiah to the right of TJ. This time, they're going to throw it outside on the bubble screen. It's Antrell Taylor looking to make a man miss. And another big gain, this time 15 yards, down to the Prep 35. Millard South getting the ball to its playmakers in that game, this game. It's been pretty evident with TJ, Isaiah, and Antrell getting the heavy workload in this offense. They're going to give it to Antrell again. Looking to make a man miss. Going to get tackled forward for a gain of 1. TJ. Hand up to Isaiah. That play is going to be made from behind. Nobody getting the backside backer on that one. 83 for Creighton Prep, Will Manhart. Playing weak side defensive end on that one. Clock continues to tick now. Patriots 2 timeouts in their back pocket, working very effectively and patiently. Getting the right play call in on this 3rd and 9, looking to keep the drive going. TJ looking to the outside, hits Isaiah. Not going to pick up the 1st down, but it's going to get the Patriots closer to field goal range and a possible 4th down attempt. It's going to be 4th and 4, very manageable compared to a 4th and 9. And Coach Means wasting no time, offense making their play calls, staying on the field. We'll see if Prep has the right defense, which they appear to. Both teams getting set for this big 4th and 4. Patriots trying to break it open. Motion with Antrell. Play action. Urban hit as he's thrown. The ball comes out. The ball comes out. Prep recovers at the 40-yard line. Big defensive stand there. TJ was unable to get to the outside. And a turnover on downs for the Patriots offense with 3:37 to go in the half. Get the ball once again to start the second half. So this could be a big drive for them, trying to get more points on the board heading into halftime here. Caniglio in the backfield. Faking the screen, looking deep. Beautifully covered by Spencer Wagner. Wide receiver for Prep looking for a flag. Can't blame that great defense right there. Wagner not taking the bait for a second. The Prep side letting the refs hear it. Seemed to be a good call. Good no call, I should say. Prep now getting an extra man on the field at the last moment, and the confusion is going to lead them to use their first time out of the half. That was number 8, Mateo DeGeorge, coming onto the field. The timeout here by Prep. .39-yard line back here at Buell. The 2nd and 10 for Creighton Prep. Caniglio looking to manage his offense down the field. And he's going to do such that. A big hit by Gertis. That's going to warrant a flag. A booming hit by Tyson Gertis at the 40-yard line on John McLee will result in 15 extra yards, getting Prep down to the 25-yard line. That's going to be a personal foul on Gertis for that huge hit he delivered. But Caniglio, great throw to hit the seam route down the middle of the field before the safety could get there. We'll see what this means for Gertis. Urban is coming onto the field, which means Tyson King, the big nose guard, is coming out. So Millard South will resort to this three-man defensive line. And that's a good switch up by the Patriots coaches. One, to dare Creighton Prep to throw it, or to run it, excuse me, which would bleed clock in the end. And number two, to get a second defensive back on the field to handle this passing attack. Prep is likely to be passing it the rest of the half. I know they will be at the 25-yard line most likely. But what Millard South is showing right now by bringing Urban on the field in this situation is they're daring Prep to throw. And they're going to be prepared for it by having another defensive back on the field. After this long delay.
Where's the holding call?
Okay, so they might have picked up this foul. They might have picked up this flag on Tyson Gertis for that hit. They threw the flags right after he delivered the big boom. No call now. It's just going to be that completion to McLee that will get them to the 40-yard line. And now more confusion here. There's confusion. I have no idea. We're just going to let this play out here at Beal. If they do call this personal foul on Tyson Gertis, it will bring them from the 40 to the 25-yard line of Millard South. Prep already had enough for the first down. But the question remains if they'll get that additional 15 yards. Still handling this long stoppage. And they are going to move it up 15 yards. So I don't know why it took 5 minutes to move it up. It took 5 minutes for them to decide to move the ball up 15 yards. We could have been playing 5 minutes ago. Nonetheless, after this long delay, Prep is where they should have been after that foul at the 25-yard line with Caniglio. Pushing it deep down the field. That's going to be a low throw. Fantastic grab there. Having to come back for that ball was the tight end number 83, Will Manhart. Very impressive catch by Manhart. That's Prep now looking to move fast. Two tight ends set on the field. And they're going to run it up the gut. Running it up the gut inside the 5 and into the end zone is Cassiopo. Prep strikes before half. Silencing the Millard South fans on senior night. What a drive by Prep. Their quarterback Caniglio does have some talent though. A very efficient drive. Aided by that penalty on Tyson Gertis. Debatable if it was or not. But nonetheless, some impressive plays made by their skill position players. Kick is up, kick is good. It is a one-possession game here at Buell once again with your score Millard South 18 and Creighton Prep 10. Lights are on here at Buell. Nearing 8:15 here on this Friday night. Millard South had a chance to go up big, got turned over on downs, and Prep took advantage of it. Fielded by one of the up men. It is Gertis. Gertis explodes. Gonna pick up a nice return here. Gonna get the Patriots excellent field position at the 37-yard line. So yeah, Prep does get the ball to start the second half, but they may have scored too early. Millard South still 2 timeouts left in their pocket. Maybe they can strike back, answer Prep's touchdown with one of their own before the first half ends. Do not want to go 3 and out though. And we'll see. And since Antrell Taylor was late coming off the field to wipe out what would have been a 5-yard penalty for 12 men on the field, the Patriots are going to have to burn the second timeout of the half. So a big mental error there by the offense. And it's just these little mistakes that are holding the Patriots back so far this season and so far in this game. So they could be up big right now, but Prep is hanging in there due to timely plays by their skill position people and especially Caniglio and Cassiopo, and then ill-timed penalties by this Patriots offense. Ill-timed penalties and ill-timed mistakes as we saw in the 4th down last drive. But nonetheless, though, they can still strike before half and get another touchdown on the board. 2:37. But now a fumbled snap, and this is not how the drive was supposed to start. A fumbled snap by Urban appeared to just take his eyes off it. Number 71, Ryan McDonald, is the one who's going to make the tackle on the busted play. And so now we'll see if Millard South even tries to push it down the field and get a score. Might just want to chew clock and go into halftime with an 8-point lead. Working quick, though, up at the line with 5 wide receivers on the field. Urban, though, he's going to run it straight up the gut. Urban with the lane. They spread the defense out, and Urban's going to be a yard short of a first down. And that was a big play by Urban to pick up 17 yards. The offense was moving quick. If that was a negative play or a gain of only 4 or 5, we could have seen Creighton Prep take a timeout to stop the clock. But now Millard South lining up quick, hoping to get this 3rd and 1. They're going to run a screen inside for Gertis. It's beautifully blocked. He's going to make a man miss on the inside. Tyson Gertis breaking free into the open field. Following his blockers, he's going to finally be brought down at the 24-yard line. Excellent play by the Patriots to get Gertis the ball. And working quick in that same 5-wide set. We'll see if Urban takes the carry again. They're going to motion Isaiah, and Urban will keep it. Looking to chug ahead for 3 yards. So plenty of time left for the Patriots. 1 timeout remaining, over a minute still on the clock. And now, wasting 15 seconds getting the call. Now we're under a minute to go in the first half. Isaiah lines up on the left of TJ. Now they're going to run it with Isaiah. Looking to make a man miss. Bounces it to the outside. Isaiah cuts into the open field. Going to pick up a first down at the 11-yard line. Clock stops for momentarily at the 46. Or at the 12-yard line with 46 seconds to go in the half. Clock rolling now, 42 seconds and counting. Great answer by this Patriots offense, despite the 2-minute situation, running the ball effectively, which they do best. Now looking to get it to Isaiah on the toss. And he's going to run into a wall at the 10-yard line. Number 3, Alex Bullock, their star wide receiver, playing safety right now for the injured Mason Armstead. Going to make the tackle. Now only 27 seconds remain in this first half. Patriots have to get to the 2-yard line to pick up another first down. No timeouts, however. And so time management is going to be key. Cole Lamel and the kicking unit have to be ready.
Second and 7. The ball is at the 9-yard line of Creighton Prep.
Three wide receivers set to the right of Urban, along with his running back, Isaiah. They're going to run it still with Urban, and Prep was ready for the run. Patriots having to hurry up now. And Urban's going to spike it now, bringing up 3rd and 6. Still got 1 down to play with. Millard South not going to waste any time. Not going to take a shot to the end zone as well. Oh, it is 4th and 6 now. Scoreboard had it wrong. They had it at 3rd and 6. Cole Lamel coming on for the field goal. High snap. And the kick is blocked. The kick is blocked. It's going to be picked up and returned by number 21 of Prep, Cal L. Mormon. What a turn of events at the end of this first half. A turnover on downs and a blocked field goal by the Patriots. Leaving points on the board is the story. And now Creighton Prep has 10 seconds and 2 timeouts. Maybe they push it down the field, try to get around the 15-yard line to throw up a Hail Mary. Caniglio does have the arm to get it in the end zone. But even if they elect to take a knee, they will be going into the half down 1 possession here at Buell against the Patriots, with the ball coming out to start the second half. And they're going to line up as if they're going to run a play here. And a shotgun formation with 3 trips on the left side. Caniglio in the gun from the 33-yard line. See if this is just a simple handoff. No, they're going to throw it to Pollock on the outside. Pollock looking to make a man miss. Going to be wrapped out for a gain of 5. Prep's going to let the clock run out. We're going to go to half, ladies and gentlemen. On senior night, the Patriots, not the prettiest of first halves, but they are up on the scoreboard by a score of 18-10. Halftime coming up. Be sure to listen to Grace Hansen's interview of what she talked about with Coach Means here at the end of this first half. Patriots up 8. We'll be back.
Testing. All right, for our halftime presentation, we have a special interview by Grace Grace Hansen with Superintendent Jim Sutphin.
Joining us tonight.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so we're just going to cut to the chase and get started.
Sounds great.
All right, so why did you choose to go into this profession?
Oh my gosh, for as long as I can remember, I wanted to be a teacher. I'm a Millard South grad and went through the Millard School District and just had great teachers my whole life that believed in me and did something to help me. And I wanted to be able to give back to the community, and this is what I've always wanted to do.
And how long have you been the superintendent of Millard Public Schools?
So this is my 6th year as superintendent, and it's my 31st year as an educator.
Wow.
I'm old.
Have you been in the Millard District the whole time?
I have not. I spent my first 6 years of my career at the Bellevue Public Schools. And after, in fact, I moved back to Millard the year that Millard West opened and was science department head and an advanced placement biology teacher.
Is there something specific that drew you to Millard? Like, since you went to high school here, did that draw you back to Millard, or just a better fit?
You know, it did. Being a student here, certainly I was familiar with it.
Right.
But I'll tell you, this is the hardest working group of people I've ever seen in my life. And the innovation that happens here is unparalleled to any place else I've ever seen. And I wanted to be a part of that, right?
Yeah.
So 25 years ago when I came back, I wanted to be a part of that. And now I get to be a part of it on even a deeper level.
All right, so you hold the school record in some track events.
Yes, ma'am.
What are those events?
100 and 200.
All right, how long did you do track, and like what led you to that success? Because that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, thank you. I'm really hoping that the young man that carries the football down here breaks that record this spring. I'm cheering for him. He's a great young man and would be an excellent record holder. I like anybody else, I played lots of sports and loved every bit of it. And track and field was just something that was kind of my niche. I've always liked to run, and got lucky that I was blessed with some speed. And again, it came back to Coach Ribble, Coach Kurz, people like that believed in you, that just made all the difference in the world. And they saw some talent, but then they matured that talent, right? And that's awesome.
That's good to hear. All right. So back on the topic of being the superintendent, what are you most proud of since you have became the superintendent?
Oh my gosh, many things. Ultimately, I am very proud of the teachers that we put in front of kids. Who we hired to educate our children is just an amazing deal. And then when you move away from people, it's things like helping our community support a levy override for needed funding that we had. In the one-to-one, I love the one-to-one. It's the idea behind the one-to-one initiative is to create anytime, anywhere learning for any student, regardless of economic level.
Right.
Because they would have the device.
All right. So in the years to come as a superintendent, what are your goals, or what do you look forward to doing for the Millard community? Yeah,
a couple of things. Our plan is to ask the board to approve a bond issue in May. Our average age of our buildings is 38 years old, so they're old.
Yeah.
We have a couple that were built in 1960.
Oh, wow.
So we want to do some remodeling and renovation to bring those up to a standard. So that would be one of my goals. The other goal, and this is for me, this is the big overarching goal of why I want to be an educator. I want 100% of our students to pick a career path when they leave high school.
Yeah.
Whether it's into the workforce, into the community college, into the trades, into the four-year school. And I want them to do that because that's what they choose to do. Not because they're not capable, but because they have chosen that this is where their heart and their passion is.
Okay.
And so that's the big hairy goal, And I don't know if we'll ever get there, but I want our students to feel like there's so much support behind them that they can do anything.
Right. All right. So how do you believe that Millard Public Schools has grown since you've been the superintendent, or even since you were in high school?
Yeah, so we've grown a lot of ways, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when I was in high school, my freshman year at Millard South was the first year that it was Millard South. So just from a standpoint that we now have 3 high schools, we've grown population-wise a lot. 24,000 kids now. Back when I was in high school, I think we probably had 10 or 11,000 kids in our school district. So it's been a lot of growth that way.
Yeah.
I think some other ways that we've grown, I think we are becoming more and more advanced in our use of technology for instructional purposes.
Right.
I think that we have a better curriculum than we've had and a more aligned curriculum so that our students, regardless of where they're taking classes, have equal, equitable opportunities of others. And then I think that we continue to hire the very best and brightest people to be in front of our kids.
Yeah. All right, so one final question.
Yep.
If there was anything that you could tell students, not even just in the Millard School District, but students all around the nation, all around the world, what is one thing you would tell them just in order to motivate them in their future?
Yeah, I would start with this. You matter, right? You matter, and you can do this. You can compete with anybody. You can do as well as anybody and even better because you have prepared yourself for the race of your lifetime, and you've done that in the Millard schools. Stay focused on your dreams because you can do anything you put your mind and your heart to.
All right. Well,
thank you very much,
Dr. Sutphin, and I am Grace Hansen signing off with Millard South Media.
Thank you.
Who's not in attendance tonight, but whose biography is in your program. First, we have Colonel Marcia Booker Walker, 1978 Millard High graduate. Colonel Walker graduated from Oklahoma State University and earned a commission of the United States Air Force through the AMROTC program. She was competitively selected as one of 3 people on 3 women nationwide to attend USAF undergraduate navigator training and was part of the first generation of women to graduate from UNT. Walker served over 29 years on active duty and is in the USAF Reserves, retiring in 2011 from Creighton Air Force Base. She continued wearing her Air Force uniform as a senior aerospace science instructor for the Carl Albert High School ROTC program for 7 years before retiring from teaching. Next, Sonia Fielder Stasko, retired teacher. Sonia started her teaching career at Millard High School in 1973, teaching American history. In 1976, she received a Fulbright Hays grant and studied for a summer in Calcutta at Jadavpur University. She rode the Fulbright into a master's in Asian studies from New York University. Sonia was the first Millard South dance team sponsor and chaperoned 18 trips to Europe for her AP Euro students. She also developed the first world religion class stop in a public school in Nebraska. In 1985, Sonia applied for the NASA Teacher in Space program and was one of 5 candidates that Nebraska selected to represent the state in the national competition. Stephen M. Lichter, 1986 Millard South graduate. Steve earned a Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering from UNL. As an intern for General Motors, Steve was instrumental in designing a sensor utilized in most anti-lock braking systems at the time. In 2006, Steve was honored with the Omaha's Top 40 Under 40 Awards. His civic activities have included leadership roles in the Nebraska Judicial Branch. Steve is a passionate about Millard South, where he has been a volunteer football coach since 2015. Served on the Athletic Boosters Club Board of Directors and as president of the Baseball Boosters Club. He's had a meaningful impact on the community, and his servant leadership continues to be an inspiration to all he encounters. Dr. Joseph Joy Sinkle, 1972 Millard High graduate. Dr. Sinkle started kindergarten in Millard and graduated from Millard High in 1972, where he graduated 5th in a class of 250. He was an athlete and club president, and during his senior was the first football player in Millard history to gain over 1,000 yards rushing and over 900 yards in pass reception. He went on to play in college under scholarship at the University of South Dakota, and then UNO, where he was the leading pass receiver his junior and senior year. After earning a chemistry degree, Joe received his doctoral degree from the College of Pharmacy at the University of Nebraska Medical Center in 1980. Dr. Sinkle was accepted to the prestigious Bristol-Myers Oncology postdoctoral residency and fellowship at St. Jude Children's Research Hospital in Tennessee. Joe was a key player in the development of 2 important drugs for the treatment of childhood leukemia. And finally, Stephanie Watkins-Pearson, 1995 Millard South graduate. Stephanie is the founder and owner of Nebraska Dance. Growing up in Millard, dance became her passion. As captain of the Millard South dance team and then the UNL Scarlets, she helped lead both teams to top rankings in the United States. While in college pursuing a business degree, Stephanie won a national and international competition with her business plans. Upon graduating, she opened Nebraska Dance, and Studio rose to over 1,000 students in just 5 years. The mission of Nebraska Dance has always been to provide multiple opportunities for young dancers to grow as individuals and to follow their dreams in dance and other avenues. Stephanie has had a direct impact on the community, as in immeasurable both in terms of developing thousands of young women and men as dancers, but also as they mature into confident, self-assured adults. Congratulations to these inductees. Millard South Holiday. And now the Millard South Dance Team.
I'm getting paper. Look at me now. Oh, look at me now. Yeah, yeah. You can just put your back into it. Put your back into it.
Show me something.
You can do it. Put your back into it. If you got the first back on the bus now, let it play, so let me clap now. You decide you the free, you don't stop, realize, that's how third now drop. This line, try to see flipping that time. One time, I'm really giving no drop. Don't stop. Show me what you working with. Back it up, back it up. Show me what you working with. Back it up, back it up. Show me what you working with. Back it up, back it up. Show me what you working with. Come on, come on.
I didn't see who did that. What?
NET's flexing on us because they got cameras down there.
Alright, I turned the audio off.
Oh, thank you. That's very smart. That's very.
I clicked that button right there. I don't know if I actually turned the audio off.
It looks like we're broadcasting so much audio.
Thanks.
And Mateo DeGeorge runs it back to the 34-yard line.
Did you see Steve?
By the way, congratulations. Hogan's got to leave, though. He's not going. Because this only happens once ever.
All right, Caniglio in the Prep offense, looking to start off hot. All the momentum on the Prep side, putting together a pretty good drive at the end of the half. The running game started getting going, and that's when they're going to start out here. We did not see that toss play in the first half once. And a big run on first down, picking up exactly 10 yards, is Cassiopo. Number 42, Vinny Cassiopo. Pretty good ball player. Prep starting to feed in the ball now. It's going to shift right. They're going to give it to him on the counter play. And that is stuffed right away. Appear to be Jack Nicolaisin, the first one in on the play. Josh McCarroll also getting up from that pile. Prep now working fast. Tight end on the field. Now it appears Collins is in the backfield. And it is. They're going to try that middle screen again. Patriots ready for it that time. Going to pick up only 4 yards on the play before Dexter Smith makes the play. Prep working quick. Now they motion Mateo DeGeorge into the backfield along with Colangelo. He's going to look big. He's going to look to the left. Downfield, nobody is there for Caniglio. Prep is forced to punt on third down. '94, Patrick Foley does the extra points, does the field goals. Also Prep's punter. We saw Millard South come after a punt in the first half. Threatening to do the same thing here. Nearly blocked by Tyson Curtis. And a late flag is thrown. Antrell's going to return it. Makes a move, and he's going to get just past the 20-yard line. A very late flag thrown. And it's going to be running into the kicker. Gertis appeared to go for the block. Almost got the block. Did not appear that he made contact with Foley. And a very late penalty is going to keep this Prep drive alive. It was 4th and 5. That is a 5-yard penalty. And that is going to be enough to move the chains. So once again, a penalty and a mistake, despite if you like to call it or not, a mistake by the Patriots. They're going to let Prep capitalize, keep this drive going, still with the momentum. They're going to hand it up the middle to Cassiopo. He's going to pick up 3 or 4 on first down. Working quick, Caniglio. Collins was in the backfield. They're going to throw over the middle to Pollock. Pollock, very steady wide receiver, great hands, phenomenal route running ability. Just running that easy slant route over the middle of the field, and he finds the soft spot in that cover 3 defense to pick up yet another first drive for Creighton Prep. Quick passing game, and the runs up the middle are working really well for Prep right now, and they're going to run it up the middle again. But this time it's stuffed. McCarroll, Dexter Smith, and Cole Herbolsheimer all in on the tackle on that one, stopping the Prep running attack for a gain of 0 on first down. Caniglio, quick throw to the left side. Pass is caught. Number 8, Mateo DeGeorge on the catch. Millard South, what they like to do is play that soft cover 3. So there usually is passes to be completed short and underneath against a cover 3 type defense. And that's what Prep has been taking advantage of, not only this drive, but the drive to end the half. And on 3rd and 2, a variety of options as this is likely 4-down territory. Collins, play action. Caniglio to the big tight end, going to take a big hit over the middle of the field. It is going to be completed for enough for a first down. That was Stanger in on the tackle. That was Tate Heinrichs playing on the back end on that one. And number 83, Manhart, was the tight end who completed that pass. And up to the line again is Prep on first down, 5 wide for Caniglio. Looking to get his playmakers involved. Pressure comes, and Caniglio is going to trip over his own self. He's going to fall down before Josh McCarroll could get to him. It's going to be a loss of almost 10 yards, so stalling out this Prep drive. And Caniglio is staying down. Looks like cramps. We're going to take an injury timeout. Back to Buell in a second. So Caniglio is out, so that's going to bring in number 9, quarterback and free safety, a senior, Braden Woodward, the backup quarterback. They handed it off on 2nd down and long. Still going to be long enough to bring up a 3rd down and 15 for Prep from the 20-yard line. Collins in the backfield has an extra man of protection. Prep not scared to throw, even with their backup. And now another stoppage. And a false start from Prep. Bring him back another 5.
Bro, let's see. Can I have $1? Let's go! I'm Yoda!
Third and long now. We'll call it 3rd and 19. On the outskirts of field goal range as well for Prep. Caniglio's back in. Double pump to Pollock. Into the end zone for a touchdown. He's going to beat Isaiah Wise on the coverage. Urban was not there in time to get over and help. And a double move on a 3rd and 19 against a cover 3 defense is going to get Creighton Prep within 2 points here. Foley on for the extra point. Not looking to go for 2 yet. Still a lot of time in this one. And it's a good decision by Prep. Make it a 1-point game, 18-17. After being up 18-3 and turning the ball over on downs, Creighton Prep took advantage of the change of momentum. 2 touchdowns, 1 in the first half, 1 to start out the second half. Prep takes advantage of that running into the kicker call. It is a 1-point game here at Buell. Fully on to kick it off here for Prep. Booming kick. It's going to reach the end zone. Patriots will start out at the 20-yard line. Needing an answer here. Patriots going to probably likely rely on that running game here. To 1, bleed clock. 2, put together a good drive and get another touchdown on the board. Points in general would be nice, though, because a field goal still makes Prep have to get another touchdown. Patriots only sitting with a 1-point advantage after a huge swing of momentum. And give Caniglio and that Prep offense credit. They've become way more balanced since being down 15 and have found their stride on offense. Patriots trying to do the same here and go into the old reliable running game with TJ Urban. Makes a couple band miss, going to pick up 11 and keep the chains moving. Second down now with Isaiah lined up behind Urban. Motioning is Antrell. Going to fake the flit toss to Antrell. Isaiah's going to get it up the middle. He's going to get a good gain of about 4 yards on first down. On this drive, it's going to come down to offensive line versus defensive line. As it seems pretty clear now, the Patriots looking to ground and pound to move this football. Trip set to the left. On the weak side, they're going to run it to the opposite side with Urban, who accelerates upfield and is going to get nearer first down. Mark him about a yard short. Patriots right now just need to line up and just run it straight down the middle and get this yard. Get a fresh set of downs. Don't force Means into this situation where he has to decide to go for it on fourth down or not, especially in their own territory. Prep stacking that front, another defensive lineman into the game. Handing it out the middle, and Prep's defensive line was ready for the run. They try to run it to the outside, and it fails. A loss of 1. Decision time coming up for the Patriots. And the punting unit is coming on. Big stop by that Prep defensive line. No, on situations like that, when you just need a yard, running it right up the middle with number 22 just seems like the best option. Once again, failing to capitalize. It's been the story of the Patriots all night, failing to capitalize on Prep's mistakes and making mistakes on their own, whether it's turnovers or penalties. And it's why they only have a 1-point lead, and Creighton Prep is going to get the ball at the 32-yard line to try to take the lead on this next drive.
Being placed at the 33-yard line of Creighton Prep. Pizza for $1 on the Prep side. There's a market.
All right. Here at Beal, 18-17 Patriots clinging to a 1-point advantage with 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Caniglio looking to Pollock. Those simple slant routes work every time against that cover 3 defense. They're utilizing their best playmaker on the outside in every one of those situations. Simple slant route picks up 9 yards, bringing up second down and short. And Ryan Reuter's going to huddle off the field here. McCarroll coming off as well. Connor Braley, number 11, checking into the game, along with Taquan Johnson, number 20. One back set with Cassiopo, who motions to the left side. Caniglio going to give him the handoff up the middle, bouncing off a tackle, and getting tackled forward by Gasaway. Prep, another good run, going to pick up 4 or 5. This Prep offense has just found a good balance right now. They're really attacking this cover 3 defense with the routes that they are running. Caniglio, very capable quarterback, able to throw it downfield and get it to his playmakers. And these quick routes are also stymieing the Patriots pass rush. As you see, another quick route, and a bad throw by Caniglio is intercepted by Taquan Johnson. Taquan Johnson makes the interception. A poor throw by Caniglio didn't get it to the outside of Pollock. And a big change of events there, as Prep seemed to be moving the ball once again. Finally able to capitalize off a possible turnover. We saw in the first half a strip sack by the Patriots defense that Prep was able to recover and stay on the field, along with the tip pass that was batted high into the air, where no Patriot defender was able to come down with the possible interception. And now coming to work is Urban and Harris. Isaiah's going to lead block for TJ. Following Isaiah is TJ. The big play, explosive Patriot offense. Strikes again. Urban, touchdown. Phenomenal run by TJ Urban. And this is what makes this Patriot team so defense. This Creighton Prep offense started to find themselves, and then a turnover by Caniglio, and right away this explosive offense on the ground with TJ and Isaiah strikes again. Just when you have the Patriots on the ropes, on their heels, they fight back. You give them a break, and they'll make you pay for it, which they did right there. Cole Lamel makes it a 25-17 game at Beal. 3:26 to go in the quarter. Patriots have another touchdown on the board and an 8-point lead now. We'll be right back after this. So we'll see if Prep can answer the quick striking ability of the Patriots offense. Caniglio been working the ball down the field. Prep, not any explosive plays. Just very good, moving the sticks. But that turnover changed everything. Touchback by Lamo. Let's talk about this Prep offense real quick and their ability to regroup after being down 18-3, which is why, another point why this game, despite the Patriots getting all momentum back by that touchdown run, why this game is still not out of reach for Prep. Not to mention it's a one-possession game, but when they were down 15 in the first half, we saw them get an identity, run the ball effectively, get balance, which allowed the short passes and the efficiency of Caniglio to help aid the Prep offense down the field. That's what they'll try to do here, though. Starting from the 20-yard line. A flinch from the defensive line, no offsides called. Caniglio changing the play now. It's a counter play. Up the middle goes Cassiopo. Jack Nicolaisen is going to stop that right away. You can see on camera here the soft covers that this cover 3 defense is presenting. They could go to Pollock right here and be wide open. Instead, they're going to swing it out to Cassiopo. And a good open field tackle is made by Stanger. Number 9, Zane Stanger, making the good open field tackle. Cassiopo had some room to run if Stanger wasn't able to make that play. Nonetheless, though, 3rd and 6 coming up for Prep. Big down for this Prep offense. Do not want to give that ball right back to Millard South. And this defense looking to make a stand. Force a 3 and out. Cassiopo faking it. Now going to have to create himself. He's got Pollock. He's going to underthrow him. Nearly intercepted by Stanger. However, a solid throw by Caniglio would have been a touchdown. So a lot of options could have happened on that play. That play could have ended in an interception by Stanger. It could have ended in a touchdown by Paul if Caniglio had the arm to get it there, throwing off balance off his back foot. It's going to end in a 4th down and 6 with Patrick Foley coming on to punt. Whistles blow before the snap. We see how high, though, Foley is able to get that ball in the air. Patriots got to be careful here not to have another muff punt, as we saw in the first half. I'm going to move Prep back another 5 yards. So Taylor and Gertis will move up to the 45-yard line in their own territory. Millard South is looking to get pretty good field position. Max protection here on this punt. Oh, a bad snap. That is, I don't even know how to call that. Don't even know how to call that. He threw it up in the air. Incomplete is the call. A solid throw, if you want to call it that, by Patrick Foley. I don't know if he threw it underhand in the air to try to punt it, because he didn't even try to attempt to punt it after he muffed the snap. Probably best case scenario for Prep, though. He was able to avoid Tate Heinrich's tackle. Could have had the ball inside the 10-yard line of the Patriots. Instead, they'll get it at the 19. So if there is a best case scenario for Prep, that's what it is. That was just a funny sequence, ladies and gentlemen. And now Prep jumps off sides. We've seen Millard South make a lot of mistakes to keep Prep in this game, and now it seems Prep is just handing it back to Millard South. Move it up 5 yards, 1st down and 5 from the 14. I mean, I still can't get over that. Didn't try to punt it. Couldn't punt it left-footed, apparently. And just try to underhand throw it. Urban going for the deep ball. In the end zone! And nearly completed. Looked like that's Tyson Gertis on the far side there. Looked to have it in his breadbasket, but it was broken up last minute. Very good throw, though, by TJ on that one. And I like the big strike capability on that play. And I like the aggressive play calling on 1st and 5 by Coach Long. Nothing to lose on that one. It's basically like a 5-yard run because you got 2nd and 5. From the 14-yard line, trips to the right. Handoff with the pulling tackle is Isaiah. Following was lead blocker Cole Herbolsheimer and getting inside the 5-yard line. Beautiful kick-out block by Cole, leading to Isaiah running straight up the field, picking up a 1st down inside the 5. Patriots working quick with the prep defense, looking for a breather. And look at that. Patriots don't sub. Get up to the line right away. Fluster prep into taking a timeout on 1st and goal. Great job by this Patriot offense. In other news, while we have a moment during this break, in baseball news, the Yankees have forced a Game 6, ladies and gentlemen, beating the Astros by a score of 4-1 tonight to keep their hopes of a World Series berth alive. Don't know if I'm allowed to promote. Don't know if I'm allowed to promote Fox on this broadcast, but why not? Tune in tomorrow night, ALCS Game 6, the Yankees-Astros. Break appears to be over now, looking to fill the time. Patriots offense looking to make this a 2-score game now. TJ and Isaiah, who's getting the ball here? It's going to be number 22. Into the end zone goes Isaiah. Patriots go on top by 2 touchdowns, extending their lead to 14 points at the moment. And the sure-footed kicker knocks it through to put the Patriots up by a score of 32-17. We'll be back from Buell. Kickoff by Lammel. Not going to reach the end zone. Prep is going to be forced to return this one. And a big hole up the right side is going to get him out to the 45-yard line. Let's see who that was. It appeared to be number 8, Mateo DeGeorge.
Tackled by
Toss to Cassiopo. Up the middle he goes, spinning off a tackle. Good open field tackle, though, to bring him down after a gain of 8 by Zane Stanger. Working quick, gonna feed the ball to Cassiopo again. No, Caniglio's gonna fake it. Now rolling out to number 4. He's gonna make a man miss. Staying in bounds, gonna pick up a first down inside Patriot territories. Number 4, John McLee. And so once again, Creighton Prep, they've been down 15 once this game. They're not gonna give up though. They've got that a very efficient offense that can move the ball against any defense with the right play calling. A capable quarterback in Caniglio, not going to give up with still a quarter to play in this one. Still well within striking distance, excuse me. And now, 2 wide receiver split to each side for Caniglio. Looking right. Firing over the middle of the field. 2 guys in the area. It's going to be made by the tight end, number 83, Will Manhart. And the sticks are going to move again for Creighton Prep. This offense has been moving the ball consistently at times. Penalties and that turnover we saw earlier this quarterback Caniglio is what's keeping this Prep team from putting more points on the board. That Patriots defensive line just smothered Cassiopo on first down. Dexter Smith, Tyson King, and Jay Gasaway in on that play. And that's how we're going to end things in the third quarter. 12 minutes to go in this one. Patriots up 15 on senior night here from Buell. Second down and 8 as we start the fourth quarter. Caniglio with that option, that run option pass right there. Going to complete it over the middle to number 14. We've seen a lot of these Prep receivers. First time we've seen DeAndre Rice today, wide receiver junior, 185 pounds. Prep with a lot of weapons they like to mix around on this offense. The one back, though, they've used this entire game is Cassiopo, but a lot of wide receivers like to intermix. And a rollout by Cassiopo, or Caniglio, excuse me. He's got the corner. He's got Pollock, his number 1 target. What an answer by Prep. Just the drive you wanted if you're a Prep fan. Very efficient. And we've seen Caniglio do this time and time again tonight with the clean pocket. He can make accurate throws, and it's clear that his best chemistry is with number 3, Alex Bullock. Oh, and he misses the kick, and Prep is just shooting themselves in the foot right now. Still a 2-possession game as the score reads 32-23. penalties, ill-timed penalties at that, really stalled Millard South in the first half, and in this third quarter as well a little bit. Millard South has also had a turnover on downs in this game as well when they're in striking distance. But then Prep with the interception in the third quarter, the muffed punt, and that missed extra point have basically gave Millard South, kept this a two-possession game. Both teams have been trading punches throughout. It's been a very well-played game, but clear mistakes by both sides is probably the difference in this one. And to this point, Millard South is just playing a little bit of a cleaner game, which is why they have the 9-point advantage, and the fact that their offense is highly explosive, while Prep is more first down to first down. This is going to be Antrell. Gets past the 20. Going to bounce off a couple guys. Fight and bounds. Going to get her out around the 30-yard line. Good effort there by Antrell on the play. But the Patriots have been able to overcome their mistakes. Prep right now, that extra point could come back to haunt them in the future. But they got to get a stop right here. Nothing matters unless you can get a stop right here. You know the Patriots are going to go with the ground and pound style. Try to run it down your throat and exert their will on you and win it their way. We'll see how the Patriots attack. And they're going to start out with trips to the left. Prep with a 6-man front now. They're using Isaiah as the lead blocker. Doesn't matter on that one. 53 for Creighton Prep. Tommy Slattery making the play. So look, this is just the answer Prep needed. Trying to force the Patriots into third and long. That's how you can stop this offense. If you can stop them on first and second down, you got a good chance to get them off the field. They're going to run it again on second down and long. Isaiah's going to get the yardage back that Urban lost. Going to pick up an extra yard at that. 3rd and 9 coming up from the 29, or should I say 31-yard line, excuse me. Big call here by Millard South. 2-possession lead. You give Urban the ball and try to let him make a play through the air. Keep this Prep offense, which is hot, off the field. They're going to run a read option with Urban, and Prep was ready for the run from the beginning. 71, Ryan McDonnell on the play. And look, Prep, they're fighting. Still down 2 possessions after that missed extra point. But they know how well their offense has been playing throughout this game and how well Caniglio and Bullock have looked in terms of those two connecting. Bullock probably has about 8 or 9 catches by now. That dynamic duo is going to get the ball back with considerably good field position. Lammel. High punt into the night. Fantastic punt. And having to dive on it was Mateo DeGeorge at the 36-yard line by number 8. And DeGeorge just kind of hobbling as he comes off the field. One of the many wide receivers Prep uses. Big moment in this game right now. Probably the biggest possession of the game so far. To see if Creighton Prep can put another drive together and get points on the board to get it to a 1-possession game. We've seen their ability to get off the field on 3rd downs against the Patriots offense. But can they have a long, consistent drive down the field against this stout Patriots defense that has come up clutch so many times throughout the year? And it just seems like a savvy time for this Patriots defense to prevail once again and get a turnover on this drive or stop this Prep passing attack. They're going to keep 4 defensive linemen in the game on this 1st down. And actually, no, just as I say that, they're going to substitute Tyson King out, preparing for Creighton Prep to run the ball. with the 5 wide formation being thrown by Prep with no running back in the game. And confusion by the Patriots. It's going to make them. And let's see who they actually called the timeout on. Scoreboard says Creighton Prep has taken their first timeout. Don't know if that was actually a timeout. Might have been just for TV purposes, as NET is here tonight broadcasting this game. But they're going to be in that 5 wide set, and they're going to motion Collins into the backfield with Caniglio. And a penalty. It's going to be a false start on Prep. Prep is going to have to move back another 5 yards. But we've seen the Patriots' adjustments to these 5 wide sets in obvious passing situations by Caniglio in the offense, bringing TJ Urban onto the field for an extra defensive back and taking a defensive lineman out of the game, kind of sacrificing pass rush, and getting another secondary guy in there. It's a 3-man rush. The Patriots are ready for that screen to Collins up the middle. Caniglio trying to improvise, lowers his shoulder into somebody. Going to pick up 2 on the play. Tate Heinrichs in on the play. They've ran that screen now 3 times in this game. Worked the first 2 times with Collins, but the Patriots defense making great adjustments. Ready for it that time on 1st and long. So now 2nd down and 13. Caniglio now on the read option, running it up the middle and lowering his shoulder through Josh McCarroll, it appeared. 31-yard line is Will Prep will have a 3rd down and 5. And we've seen them time and time again just have simple out patterns just to get to the 1st down marker against this soft cover 3 defense. Millard South playing 5 yards off the ball right now. Johnson and Wagner, the 2 cornerbacks on the field. We'll see if Prep just tries to get the 1st down and move the sticks, or if they'll try to force it down the field. Caniglio, going to be a short pass, and it was open for Bullock, his number 1 guy, but it got tipped at the line of scrimmage. And Prep not willing to take the risk and go for it on 4th down quite yet with 8:12 to go in the game. Going to bring up Patrick Foley and the punting unit onto the field. This time a better snap. Foley's able to hold it. And a sky kick. And miscommunication by Taylor and Gertis in fear of having another muff punt. This is going to lead to a Prep bounce. And an extra 12 yards back is where this Patriots offense will set up their next drive. Going to be around the 24-yard line. That's where they mark it. So the Patriots just looking for one good drive to put this one away. Already up 2 possessions. Another touchdown would do the job here. Let's see if they can get that running game going again. They got trips to the right in a tight formation with Isaiah and Urban in the backfield. TJ looking to throw. He's going to take a deep shot on 1st down. He's got Gertis open. He overthrows him by 5 yards, incomplete. Gertis had his man beat, number 30, Xavier Reed, but unable to capitalize was the Patriots offense. And it's just these tiny things that are separating Millard South from having to be a run-heavy team to being a little more balanced and a little bit more unpredictable. Taking a shot on 1st down, going to force a 2nd and long. Urban, though, he's going to try to get the corner. Makes a man miss, going to improvise and pick up only 2. So Prep doing the job now, not letting the Patriots find those big holes in the running game. And it's now another 3rd down and long for this Patriots offense, and this is not the position they want to be in. A run-heavy team spells disaster when they get into long distance situations where they have to pick up a first down through the air. Let's see the call here. Motioning with Antrell. TJ looking to throw. They're going to go with the screen to Isaiah. Isaiah cuts up field. Look at Isaiah break tackles. Isaiah Ayers is a man on a mission. At the 20, at the 10, gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. Perfect play call in that situation. Prep likely expecting a run or a pass over the middle of the field. Good motion by Antrell, gets the defense looking one way. They give it to Isaiah on the screen on the left side of the formation. Beautiful misdirection. And Isaiah, there was Prep defenders in position to stop him before he got to the first down marker. But Isaiah's explosiveness and just his ability to beat defenders to the spot and just bounce off tackles is why the Patriots now lead by a score of 39-23 after Lammel's extra point. A phenomenal call by the Patriots offensive staff. Just give it to your playmakers in open space. That's why the Patriots are such an explosive offense that can strike at any time. But seriously, that was an incredible run by Isaiah to break through that Prep defense on the outside. Should have only been a first down, but Isaiah's playmaking ability is what made it 6. Back down to field level after a pretty view of the night sky here in Millard, Nebraska. Your Patriots lead 39-23, just over 7.5 minutes to go in this one. Lammel kicks it off into the cool night. Out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Creighton Prep will start things off at the 20-yard line. We've seen them be balanced for most of the night with Cassiopo, their running back, number 42, the small, shifty running back. That has shown great moments of toughness through the middle of this Patriots defense. Likely not going to be able to run the ball with him the rest of the night as they are in clear and obvious passing situations. Down 16 now, looking to strike fast. Roll out by Caniglio. Throwing. Nearly intercepted by Gasaway, and his foot was out of bounds. Mateo DeGeorge's foot was out of bounds before he was able to complete that catch. Great call by the official on the near sideline. Actually, beautiful throw by Caniglio as well. Prep, though, incomplete. 2nd and 10. We've seen this secondary tighten up in the second half with stellar performances by Tyson Gertis in the back end and a pick by Taquan Johnson in this half as well. Going with that three-man line. Pressure still coming. And nearly intercepted by Josh McCarroll. Caniglio looked to the left, then fired it to the right for number 4, John McLee. And McCarroll was right in the way of that pass, but just did not see that coming. Could have been 6 there for Josh McCarroll. But look, this new defense that the Patriots have put in with the three-man front, it's essentially a 3-3-5 defense with 3 defensive linemen, 3 linebackers, and 5 secondary players. Has really changed fortunes for this prep offense. A very capable defense to compete against passing teams. Pressure comes now. Caniglio looking to step up, get to the outside, and Gassaway ain't going to let that happen. Jake Gassaway throws down Caniglio on 3rd down and 10. Only a pickup of 1 on the play. Great job as the spy man on that one was Jake Gassaway. And Prep, once again, they're not going to go for it at their own 22-yard line. Going to punt it away. Great stop by this Patriots defense. And once again, that new formation that they have with those 5 defensive backs. Spencer Wagner, Taquan Johnson as the cornerbacks, and then they have 3 safeties with Zane Stanger, TJ Urban, and of course Tyson Gertis. Gassaway looking to block that punt, trying to do a little bit of everything. Fair cut there by Gertis at the 49-yard line in Creighton Prep territory. So Millard South looking to put a wrap on this one. Going to start out on the Prep side of the field with only 6:30 to go in the game.
You guys got stats? You're sitting here milking it?
Left, going to run it with Isaiah. Instead, Urban's going to fake it to Isaiah and keep it up the middle. Look at TJ spinning off wimpy tacklers. Going to pick up 12, and the sticks continue to move for the Patriots.
Number 31, Alex Masek. A 1st and 10. Ball at the 37.
Patriots now lining up in that bunch set, trips to the left. It's going to be another read option play. This time Isaiah is going to get the carry. Fighting up the middle for a gain of 3.
Tackled by number 83, Will Manhart. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Isaiah lining up to the right of TJ. Going to continue to run these read option plays, but this time Isaiah leads for TJ. Near another 1st down marker for number 25 for Creighton Prep, Robbie Masick, and number 71, Ryan McDonnell, can make the play. As the clock continues to tick, under 5 minutes, a 3rd and 2 coming up from the 29-yard line. Likely 4-down territory as well. Patriots just looking to keep things on the ground, do what they do best, and win with their bread and butter to close things out. Taylor, look at that cut by Antrell Taylor. Oh my, the shiftiness by Antrell Taylor is going to get him inside the 10-yard line. That play could have been busted by the start, but that ability to cut upfield and make defenders miss is one of Antrell Taylor's best qualities, and it's why Millard South has picked up another 1st down. Going to mark it at the 11-yard line, so not 1st and goal yet. as we're approaching 4 minutes to play. But it's nice to have a big lead and to be able to run the ball down a defense's throat to close things out. Great to see the Patriots being able to do this right now against this prep defense. They know they're going to run it, and they're just going to run it upfield anyway. And look at Isaiah running through the prep defense. Yet another touchdown for Isaiah, his 3rd of the night. Patriots now putting up a 40-burger on this prep defense, taking control in this 4th quarter to go up by a score of 45-23. Creighton Prep had their chance to get this to a 1-possession game at 32-24. They failed to convert on the extra point, kept it at a 2-possession game, and the Patriots, with that running attack with TJ Urban, Isaiah Harris, and Antrell Taylor, have not looked back. When you give a team like the Patriots breaks and opportunities to pounce on, they're going to do it. And with this high-powered running attack, the Patriots are set to improve their record to 7-1 as they head into their final game next week against the Westside Warriors at Westside. We should be able to call this game at Westside next week against the Westside Warriors. Westside actually was a tremendous help to the Millard South media in their start. They helped us get this live stream going against Millard North. So it'd be nice to be able to call a road game for the first time this year next week against a pretty good Westside team that likes to throw the ball just as much as Creighton Prep. Defense is going to be back up on the field. They're going to stay in that 3-3-5 formation that has been giving the prep offense troubles, especially in these 5-wide sets. Trying the shovel pass, and an excellent read there by Josh McCarroll to stop the play after a gain of 3. But seriously, a very impressive 4th quarter by the Patriots, probably the cleanest quarter they've played. Not only did they execute phenomenally on offense, but they were also able to take advantage of Prep's mistakes and stop this passing offense, which had been very efficient for the 2nd and 3rd quarter. This Prep offense led by Caniglio. But their ability to run the ball and bleed clock out is the biggest strength for this Patriots team, and which is why teams that fall behind against the Patriots struggle to come back, because this Patriots offense can just run it and run it and run it, bleed clock, and then boom, 50-yard run. And out of nowhere, they extend their lead. And that was on full display tonight in this 4th quarter. 3rd and 1 now. Cassiopo getting in another carry. Tripped up. Going to pick up the first, though. Gasaway helped make the tackle on that one. We'd like to take the time for a big shout-out and a thank you to Andrew Smith, our technical producer tonight, in place of Cole Stanislav. Thank you for the work you did tonight, Andrew, getting this all set up. Caniglio looking deep for Collins. And that is an egregious penalty. Thankfully, the Patriots are up by a score of 46-23. Because that was an egregious penalty called by that official. Taquan Johnson turned his head around, looked for the ball, tried to knock the ball away, and they called a pass interference. I mean, let's try to have a decent amount of knowledge if you're going to officiate a game. Because you're clearly looking, if you're a back official like that, you're clearly looking at the entire play from start to finish. And that was tremendous coverage by Taquan Johnson, looking at the ball as it got presented to him in the area as he was guarding Anthony Collins. Bad call, but again, the Patriots are up 23, so let's not dwell on it. Short pass over to the middle to Collins. Going to get across midfield. 2nd and 5, 2 minutes to go in this one. And a stoppage. Millard South going to take the timeout. 2:01 to play here. We'll take a quick break and be right back to Buell for the finish of this one. So 2nd down and 5, 2 minutes to play. Caniglio. Pressure is coming in his face. Woo! That is made by Brennan Anderson. Coming in hot against Caniglio. Did not see that one coming. And that's another thing about this 3-3-5 front. We've seen the Patriots continue to get to Caniglio, force him to make off-balance throws with hands in his face, despite only a 3-man rushing at the start of each play with this 3-3-5 formation. So you add another secondary person to handle the pass, and you still can get to the pass rush. We'll probably see this formation a lot more against Westside next week. And now Tate Heinrichs making a big play of his own, chasing down Caniglio as he rolls around to the outside. Fantastic plays back-to-back by juniors Brennan Anderson and Tate Heinrichs. 4th and 18, Patrick Foley, we'll get to see him one more time with another pump. High booming kick into the night sky. It was actually a pretty cozy night here at Buell. Pretty cool temperature. Not too cold, not too hot. Perfect night for some fall football. After the loss to Millard West, the Patriots' record sat at 3-1. 4 straight wins have put them sitting comfortably at 7-1, still ranked in the top 5. With the big showdown against Westside next week. A final road test. It's going to be a playoff-like environment, so a great test for the Patriots right before postseason play begins. But with this 7-1 record so far, it can likely guarantee them a home playoff game or possibly 2 to start these playoffs. But they were tested here tonight by Creighton Prep. That is for sure. And as TJ Urbon takes the victory knee, we'd like to give a big shout out to all our seniors that have contributed to Millard South for the last 4 years. These seniors have been part of the revolutionary changes that this football program has taken. The culture has changed with this senior group, and the winning formula has been brought back to Millard South. We would like to send a big thank you to Spencer Wagner, Ryan Reuter, Chase Purcell, Connor Braley, Isaiah Wise, Joey Parks, Garrett Mandolfo, Tyson Gertis, Cole Marcisak, Jake Mayville, Peyton Sweeney, Tyson King, and Cole Herbolsheimer. Thank you, seniors, for all that you have done. This is not your last senior game here at Beale. It will not be, but it is senior night, so we would like to give a big shout out to all you seniors that have contributed for the last 4 years here at Millard South. It was a one-man broadcasting crew tonight. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my presence. For Dylan Pelster and the entire Millard South Media Club, signing off here from Beale Stadium with your Patriots 46, Creighton Prep 23. Catch us next week once again for the final regular season game at Westside. Good night, everybody.